this is Jennifer with ADHD in the Family, bringing you a quick episode of Natural Living with Science, where we take a natural living, traditional, or eco-friendly practice and see if science supports its use. Today we'll be covering elderberries, specifically their use in fighting upper respiratory infections and the flu. Let's get started. There are approximately 25 forms of elderberry plants and trees in the Sambucus genus, but Sambucus nigra, or the black elderberry plant, is the variety best known for its medicinal use. There are claims of evidence of elderberries cultivation at prehistoric archaeological sites in Italy and Switzerland, and that there are recipes for elderberry-based medications and records dating as far back as ancient Egypt, but I've struggled to verify this. Now, that being said, its known history does date back to at least as far as 400 BCE, and it was even written about by the Greek physician Hippocrates, the father of medicine, who called it his medicine chest. Also from the 5th century is data from Dioscorides and Pliny, describing the use of drugs prepared from Sambucus nigra. Many cultures have stories surrounding elder trees, which can grow quite large and are often used as hedges in gardens due to their quick growth and pliability. Folklore surrounding the elder tree can vary extensively. In some areas, there are tales of the elder tree providing protection from evil witches. Another notes it as being a favorite congregating place for them. Some cultures tell stories of an elder mother spirit who enacts revenge on those who cut down her tree unless you chant a special rhyme that she favors, while the Romani believe burning its wood is bad luck. It's even been mentioned in popular culture, with the elder wand playing an important role in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and actor John Cleese using it as a very creative taunt in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, as he informs the Knights of Camelot that their father smelt of elderberries. Elderberry fruit is a strong bluish-purple in color, which turns reddish when diluted. Its juice can safely be used as a fiber and food colorant, and it can be found in foods and clothing around the world, including in the U.S. Although the cooked berries and products made from them are safe for consumption, all parts of the raw plant are poisonous and can cause severe intestinal difficulties, such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Elderberry has been popular in traditional medicine for centuries, and studies have found it to have antibacterial, antiviral, antioxidant, anti-diabetic, anti-inflammatory, and immune modulating and antidepressant qualities, which has led to its use in recent years by natural living proponents looking for non-pharmaceutical ways to treat illnesses like the flu and upper respiratory infections. The question then, of course, is, does it actually work? According to several recent studies, the answer is yes. In 2016's elderberry supplementation reduces cold duration and symptoms in air travelers, a randomized double-blind placebo-controlled clinical trial. Researchers studied more than 300 air passengers traveling from Australia to an overseas location for cold duration and symptoms. Cold infection rates were similar in both the control group, which received a placebo, and those in the active group, which received an elderberry extract. But they found that those who received the extract had a significant reduction in the length of their illness and severity of symptoms. 2019's Black elderberry supplementation effectively treats upper respiratory symptoms, a meta-analysis of randomized controlled clinical trials, concluded that elderberry supplementation at the onset of upper respiratory symptoms substantially reduces overall symptom duration, including in those whose symptoms were caused by influenza. 2021's Elderberry for Prevention and Treatment of Viral Respiratory Illnesses, a systematic review, found elderberry to potentially be a safe option for treating respiratory illness and reducing the duration of the cold and influenza, with no evidence that it overstimulates the immune system, but found the evidence uncertain and a topic in need of more study. And most recently, 2022's elderberries, a source of bioactive compounds with antiviral action, analyzed recent clinical trials which found that polyphenols and lectins in elderberries actually gives them the ability to inhibit coronaviruses. The berries also contain peptide polysaccharides, which appear to play a role in the interaction between S. nigra and the human immune system. Final conclusion: elderberries are effective in reducing the symptoms of upper respiratory illnesses, the flu, and potentially even coronaviruses. Clinical trials continue, and we may even soon see doctors prescribing it to patients instead of popular pharmaceuticals such as Tamiflu. That concludes today's episode. If you have any questions or comments, we would love to hear them, and be sure to let us know if you have a topic you'd like to see us cover. For a copy of the transcript and links to the research papers referenced, be sure to visit our website at adhdinthefamily.com. You can also view other episodes of Natural Living with Science on the Tube, the Face app, or our website, and podcast lovers can listen to us on Apple Podcast or Spotify.